Chapter 1. Introduction. The Amiot 143 is an important part of the history of the French armed forces, representing the final stage in the evolution of the Amiot piston bomber. Designed as a successor to the Amiot 140, the bomber first flew in 1935. Despite its technical characteristics, the Amiot 143 proved to be underperforming in the changing war and new technologies, which played a key role in its fate during World War II. Chapter 2. History of creation. The Amiot 143 project began in the 1930s, when France was looking to strengthen its air force. The design was intended to combine the achievements of World War I with the new requirements created by the growing threat from the Axis powers. However, with the advent of modern fighters and bombers, the aircraft quickly became obsolete, a fact that became clear in the early days of World War II. Chapter 3. Design. The Amiot 143 was powered by two 14-cylinder Gnome-Rhone-Kers radial engines producing 870 HP, and was capable of seating 4 deceased people in its crew. Its design was quite unconventional for its time, combining elements from different eras. The box-shaped fuselage became a container for a nacelle with windows, and the engines were mounted high on the wings of the monoplane. The landing gear was of a closed design and did not inspire confidence, which contributed to problems with maneuverability. In turn, several modifications of this aircraft were carried out, but they could not fundamentally change its combat characteristics. Chapter 4. Characteristics and armament. The armament of the Amiot 143 consisted of 4 Mach 1934 machine guns of 7.5 mm caliber. They were located in the nose and dorsal turrets, as well as in the ventral gondola. The defensive arsenal was insufficient to deal with powerful enemy forces, which made the Amiot 143 vulnerable on the battlefield. The bomb load, although reaching 3,527 pounds, could not compensate for its shortcomings in defense, which contributed to high losses. Chapter 5. Legacy and influence. Despite its shortcomings, the Amiot 143 left a notable mark on the history of the French Air Force. During the German offensive, the aircraft found itself in a very difficult situation, and its use was limited to night bombing. After the occupation of France, the few remnants of this model were captured by the Axis forces and used by the Vichy regime. The Amiot 143 has become a symbol of obsolete military equipment, a reminder of the complexity and tragedy of those years.